So let's start out with Lydia because she is saying peace out. Goodbye, Lydia. I we got your best side in the video, so thanks for your time. All right, babe. Okay. All right. So this is gonna be a little studio tour, and not a tour of my bedroom, but that's where we're at. Okay. So finally, I'd wanted this forever. I got a 3 guitar stand, and the German bow just hangs there ever so wonderfully, and the 22's there till there's a third thing to put there. Haha. All right. So right now, it's not the biggest room. So let me back up. Yeah, I kind of got the music stand and the mic stand, just over there for now. I just want to show you this. The head of the bass is not actually touching the wall. It's kind of a take on the leaning it on the chair technique, and then because I got my window open and there's a cat and maybe the dog might be up here. That's just a little safety measure, but there's really no tension on it. All the tension is on the rib. So thank you, Rufus Reed, the evolving bassist, for that. Okay, so the drum pad, I need a longer chord, right left chord to get, yeah. Otherwise it kind of, yeah. So I need a longer chord, and then I think it's gonna end up facing, yeah, that way. Oh, okay. So I had gotten a Vinnie Paul drum trigger a while ago, and then kind of realized if my dad built a tower, I could use that with the drum pad. And so it's just a bookshelf bracket, and so far it's holding up good. It actually, you test it out, and you got it on the counter, and you're doing it with your hand, and you're like, yeah, that's pretty. And then you smack it with your foot, and you're like, okay, that is kind of loud. So we're gonna do a little bit more muting there. By the way, the Vinnie Paul trigger is great, but if you're using the Evans EMAD with the foam ring around it, just take that into consideration. Okay, so all right, let's get into this. We'll start from the bottom, and now we're here. All right, so everything is on 2 power strips. So I just flipped 2 switches. The only thing that's not, the iPad, the drum pad has its own outlet, and then right now this guy, the Yamaha AG06 interface mixer, is run off the power of the pad. I can plug it in and give it its own power, but I don't need it. Okay, so here's the 49 MX49. By the way, if you use a CPAP machine, go ahead and spend $75 on a pillow. If you use a CPAP machine and you're starting out and you're using a regular pillow, you'll know exactly what I mean. And you'll think, yeah, but that's a lot of money. Just do it. Just spend the 75. That's a little bonus for you. Okay. So there's the MX49. There's the Yamaha Reface CS. Yeah, Reface CS. I'm trying to think what order do the words come in. All right. The Donner sequencer, the AG. Okay, so then this here is my current, not really monitor, but if I'm just playing stuff and I don't necessarily want the headphones in my ears at the time. Okay, and then the pouch here. This is the Sony Did I get Sony's? Hang on. We gotta get to the bottom of this. I remember, what I do remember is that I had something else that I was looking at, and anytime I'm not sure, anytime it's not my area of expertise, like I don't have to ask my Sweetwater guy about bass strings, but if I'm gonna spend some money on headphones, I kind of go, hey, so headphones. I was looking at these, and then he goes, just get these. Yeah, there's Sony. Yeah. So yeah, if you are not sure, ask somebody who's smarter or more experienced than you. Another life lesson. If you use a CPAP, spend $75 on a pillow. If you don't know, ask. Okay, so just really quick, real cheap tuner, the Big Muff I've had forever. That is a pedal that can be used as an expression pedal on the MX49. I just haven't figured that out. The Reface needs the volume pedal, and so that's something that's coming up. Just like the drum pad needs the hi-hat pedal, and so that's something that's coming up. There's the old interface, which is still a good interface, and I am sure that it'll get used. The other thing with that is it's mobile. You know, if I take if I go on a trip, I can take that in the bass and get ideas down. Okay, so this guy is a Clark Technic mic booster. Clark with a K, Technic with 2 Ks. It's all Ks, and it gives the mic signal 25 dB boost. It's just sort of it was something that was recommended by the algorithm on Sweetwater, and I don't always pay attention to the algorithm, but I did catch my eye, and I said, well, that's a great idea. Okay, so there is the Sonus. I did get I can't remember positive, negative, but whatever the opposite of all your guitar pedals is, I did find the opposite power source, and so Jeff Bezos has that money. Jeff Bezos also has the money for the Donner. Thank you, Jeff Bezos. Please go to space and stay there. Okay, back there is the Kenton Merger. And so what that is, I'll just show you. I can play this, and it's coming out over there. If I had, actually, you know what? I can play this, and now that's coming out of here. Where's my filter cutoff? Yeah. So basically, I'm not moving. I'm not having to mess around with MIDI cables all the time. Sidebar: my abiding memory of being on drugs is spending so much time just trying to untangle guitar cables and figure stuff out and not actually making music. And so it's kind of one of those things of like, if I am dealing with cables, it kind of takes me back to like just the worst moments of being high, and so I don't like it. So the only thing is, this is great. I don't have to mess around with MIDI cables. The only thing is, if I'm gonna do the drums off the MX49, I have to just pull one cable. Otherwise, it's the clock on this is yeah. So I only have to undo one cable. Let's see. Oh, one last note. If you are using a drum pad, at least for me, because I don't practice that much, I'm not the most precise, haven't run all the snare drills, the Phil Collins drumsticks, his signature drumsticks, Phil Collins uses like really short drumsticks, and having a short drumstick, when you have 12 pads or 9 pads that you're using, because these are just kind of in the way of these. But yeah, so if you're only have so much space, having a shorter drumstick is good. So in review, the $75 pillow if you have to have a hose running off your face. The Phil Collins drumstick, go with that. The Vinnie Paul works great, but if you use the EMAD system, you might need to figure it out. I think you could just run it to the Reso head and it would be fine, or you could cut a little bit of that EMAD ring out, maybe. Anyways, and you know, yeah. By the way, the Joyo is great little practice amp. It does not have the best sound quality, but it's good enough when you're just making the music, and then you use the headphones to hear back what you did. Yeah. All right. Cool. Cool.